Hey, Nick Martinez, the Keto Dad here, and this pizza will change your life, won't it, Callie? If you haven't seen this recipe yet, I get requests for it on a daily basis because it is absolutely amazing. So we're gonna make it really fast, and we're also gonna do something fun. So if you've made this pizza before, I want you to comment below, and then this next week, I want you to make it again, and I want you to post a picture. We're gonna have a little contest on which pizza looks the best, or looks the most fun. All right, so step one, 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, shredded. You can get it in a bag. That's not ideal, but it's the easiest, or you can just shred it yourself. Now, what you're gonna do to make the pizza crust kind of have the flavor is you can take your favorite spices. I've got a pinch of the garlic powder. I've got some onion powder I'm gonna throw in here, like a half teaspoon to a teaspoon, just depending on what you like. I've got some pizza seasoning. How's it smell, Callie? Pretty good? I love the pizza seasoning in there. It tastes really good. I got oregano. Same thing. And then let's take the last one, which is basil. All of my favorite pizza spices. Now what we're gonna do is just mix them around. And then we're gonna stick it in the microwave. Now this is kind of like the secret. Now, I've had some comments, people who don't like using microwaves. If that's you, I get it, no problem. You can cook it in a saucepan, or if you don't have a microwave, just throw it in a pan on the stove and you can cook it. So we're gonna put it in here for 2 minutes, and then we're gonna add our special ingredient. All right, we've cooked our cheese for 2 minutes. Sometimes 2 minutes might be a little bit much, so you might wanna do 90 seconds. But you can see here, we have just a little bit of like curling around the edges, so the cheese is nice and melted. Now what you're gonna do with the spoon is just start to knead it. And by kneading it, you're just taking the cheese away from the edges of the bowl. Careful, the bowl gets really hot after 2 minutes. And now what you're gonna do is start to mix in some almond flour. That's our special ingredient here. We're gonna do about a half cup of almond flour. This is only a third, I just realized. But you're gonna mix it in a little bit at a time. And you're still just kneading it. It's very hot right now, Callie. All right, we've kneaded all of the almond flour into the dough, and look at this. We have this beautiful looking pizza dough. Absolutely fantastic. Did I mention this is gonna change your life? We're talking low carb, we're talking just delicious, thin crust, crispy pizza crust. So here's my favorite way to roll it out. Is you go, okay, you can help. You go one direction until you get it about the width that you're looking for, and then you go the other direction, and watch as we start to turn this into an almost perfect circle. Of course, it's not going to be perfect when I talk about it, but close enough, right? I mean, look at how amazing this is looking. Now, note, I have preheated a baking stone in the oven. If you don't have a baking stone, just use parchment paper on a cookie sheet. Obviously, you're gonna get a little bit better from the pizza baking stone. You wanna do it a little bit, Callie? All right, go ahead. Ooh, nice job, Callie. Look at that. All right, got the pizza stone out of the oven. I've got my beautiful pizza dough right here. We're gonna put it on our stone, and look at that. It's almost perfect in size. We'll just roll up the edges that overlap. All right, now we're gonna take this, put it in the oven at 375 for about 5 minutes. Whatever you use for the topping is up to you. I have a Simply Balanced organic pizza sauce. I just look at labels. I look for the ones with the least amount of sugar, the least amount of carbs. This one has 5 carbs and 3 sugars per serving. A quarter cup is a serving. So I figure for about the whole pizza, you're probably only getting maybe that's maybe a half of a cup. So really, really not much when you start to divide it out between the entire pizza. Got the sauce spread out real nice. Now we're gonna add our cheese. There's lots of different cheeses that you can use. You can get extravagant. I'm pretty basic with just Colby Jack here, but I love others. You know, mozzarella, you can get some good fresh mozzarella, which is really nice. What kind of cheese do you like on your pizza? Throw it in the comments. I'd also like to know if you use different toppings, what you guys like. One of my favorite toppings are tomatoes and green peppers, and I love also sausage. What are your favorite toppings? What do you like putting on top of your pizza? Would love to know. Again, take a picture of your creation, throw it in the comments. We're gonna do a little contest here later with all of the people that submit pictures of the pizzas that they make from this recipe. Final touch is our sausage. Gotta have a little extra fat, a little extra protein. I love myself some good sausage. Once you have all the toppings on your pizza, you're gonna throw it in the oven for another 5 to 10 minutes, just until your toppings are cooked to your liking and all the cheese is melted. Our pizza's cooled down a little bit, just enough that we can get a nice piece off here. All right, let's take a look. Now it's still a little bit too hot for me to pick up, but it will crisp up real nicely. What do you think? Do you want some? Oh yeah? All right. Let's see how it is. Delicious. Definitely one of my favorite pizzas. You're gonna want to try this if you haven't already. When you do, take a picture of it, post it in the comments below, and tag some of your friends so that they can make it too. Have an awesome day.